I like flip him over on his butt. And I start humping him.
See, now I definitely hope he's not watching.
One time I asked him, he had 6 girlfriends, and one of his girls was like right next to him.
One of his girls?
Daddy Dominator.
See, now I definitely hope he's not watching.
He's talking to about this. He's like, yeah, man, you just gotta find a girl who's better than you.
What do they call them? Beta males? See, now I definitely do not hope he's watching this video.
I can't wait to watch it in like 45 years. If you're gonna watch it, be like, why are they so weird?
I know. It's such a funny setup. It's like Christmas light. I got like a little hat on, cuddled up in your bed.
That's like, bro. This is the Christmas podcast with other president of Optimize, Baneet.
They call me Noel, Daddy Noel.
Yeah, they call him Noel because he like Jesus. He's long hair.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, they like that song. Noel, Noel. It's a Christmas song. It like refers to Jesus.
Yeah, no. I'm interested in how the last year one was compared to this.
Yeah, it was kind of like super Homsian, probably.
Yeah, it was just very like, it's like straight. Yeah, it's like straight posture.
Dude, like my posture is. I feel like it's gotten worse since I became less Homsian.
Me too. Like see, mine is always like here. Just this is natural.
Yeah, I was just more natural now. You know.
Yeah. I just saw my posture. I was just like, it's just like she's like kind of like normal, relaxed. I'm just like this. Like it's just unnatural. So now I just sit like, as long as I'm not like this, you know, like this is bad.
Yeah, I'm just normal now.
Just kind of like conscious.
Yeah.
I think what happens with all of self-improvement is like you lean towards that again. It's always like a dichotomy, which is like 2 ends. You lean towards one side, like super self-improvement.
Yeah. Like
super optimized. Then you're kind of like, you know, the basics.
Yeah,
it's just doing the basics.
Yeah, I feel like once you it's like you just know, like once you know all this stuff.
Yeah,
it's like you don't need to. It's like it's like you got to so extreme point where it's not even necessary.
Right.
And that's what I felt like. Question you got? You're talking about self-improvement or how you did quit self-improvement. Can you talk to me about that?
So when you think of self-improvement, you have a persona of someone doing certain habits, right?
Yeah.
Those habits are like, oh, look, he's journaling, like he's probably meditating.
It's like the Hamza kids.
Right.
You just know who they are.
There's no personality.
Yeah.
It's like when I hear someone, so if I'll describe this person to you, right? This guy does fitness. All right. This guy also read books every day. Right. He tries to read 30 minutes a day. Right. He has a routine. And you can already envision this guy in your mind. He probably like shows up.
I know 3 people in my mind right now. No, 2.
Right.
And now 3.
Exactly. Like you just know.
Yeah, just know who they are.
Like you can automatically assume other parts of their personality. Right when I said they had fitness, you're probably like, oh, they eat protein. You can associate that.
I mean, everyone eats protein.
Right, but like they emphasize.
Yeah.
You can also say, oh, this guy's probably a little less emotional. Right. You can probably say that. Right. So it's just all this stuff that you kind of fall into that like thread, I guess you can call it. Because you know what they're like now. So there's no personality there.
Dude, I feel like that's such a niche, you know what I mean? Like, when we were doing 3 rants, we were so those people, you know?
Right. And so I watch back, I'm like, what in the world?
Yeah, me too. I'm like, that whole community, it's like a bunch of just the same people.
Right. That's how I felt. That's why I kind of like, I'm like, no, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to like, because when you say that, you're like, okay, I'm on self-improvement. All of a sudden, you're assuming yourself to do a lot of things, expectations on yourself.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like they're bad, though. Like, it kind of makes you a beast, but...
Of course, but there's no freedom.
Yeah, but if you have no, like, discipline, and like if you're full freedom, it's like we were talking about earlier. Like, you just go to TikTok. It's like, how do you know if you never have the discipline in the first place?
But I think that's kind of like the retirement paradox. When people retire, they're like, oh, I get to, like, be free now, right? I can go travel.
Yeah.
Then they travel for, like, 6 months, and it's like, dude, this is boring.
Yeah.
Like most people actually get a job after retirement because of that, because they're just so bored out of their mind. Like,
I know, right?
It's like, what are you supposed to do?
It's like you start volunteering, and it's like, what the fuck? It's like, dude,
like, what are you gonna do?
Oh gosh,
you
volunteer.
Know, so like, right? Like, oh,
I hate volunteers.
Save the kids in Africa. Like,
shut up.
They're all gonna die. Like, come on, let's be real.
It's like you see that random old lady working at the Harris Teeter cashier just for no reason.
Like you waited 65 years for this. Like,
yeah, I know.
That's really sad. But that's kind of the reason, you know. It's like, once you have enough freedom to do things, I've seen this in my dad too. He used to like watch TV a lot, and now that he's like kind of a little more free, doesn't work as much. He just got bored of it. He's like, why am I doing this? And now he just got into fitness because he likes it. Yeah, he did.
That's weird.
It is, yeah.
It's like,
at some point you get bored of it. Like, how much TikTok can you watch? You know.
I know, dude. I used to get like so like it was just mind numbingly boring. I would think that's just like my dopamine receptors were messed up, but Oh my gosh, I like wouldn't be able to handle myself.
Yeah, I know. It's just there's no such thing. I think even for those TikTok people, like you're saying, for habits, I think they can do it. Like they've shown that they are consistent. They always every day they pull up to TikTok, right? They're very consistent people. No, real.
Yeah, true.
Like they're very consistent people.
Yeah.
Every day you can show up to TikTok. That means you can every day show up to the gym. Like the only difference is they made it easier to show up for TikTok than they did the gym. That's the only difference.
Yeah, yeah. I heard you talking about in your video, talking about freedom and such. Like, what's on your mind about freedom?
I don't think anyone is actually free because even the people who are searching for freedom find a way to trap themselves. Like David Goggins says, discipline is freedom. But in that, you're disciplining yourself, which is a lack of freedom. It's like it makes absolutely zero sense. Freedom in what sense, right? Like, what are you trying to be free from? If you're trying to be free from your mind, you're going to constrain your physical self. If you try to be free from bodily stuff, you're going to have to restrain your internal. Like, there's never a freedom. You just get to choose your pain, I guess.
Choose your pain. So then how does that apply to your life? Why do you be thinking about it so much?
Because I used to go down that path a lot of, like, big discipline, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I always wanted to, like, just discipline everything. Straight routines.
Yeah.
Like, every minute of the day was, like, just set, like, all right, 3 minutes to brush your teeth.
Yeah, you used to have, like, 9:40. I would see your time.
Oh, my God. It was so bad.
9:47 p.m. I'd be like, geesh, bro.
Yeah. It would literally be this. Wake up at, like, 6:30. All right, 6:33, you should be out of bed. Your bed sheets should be folded. Okay, 6:36, take your supplements. 6:40, like you should have brushed your teeth by now. It was like that bad. I did that for like a straight like 7-8 months, and I'm like, what is this? Like why?
Yeah.
So I was just tired of it. So then I went the complete opposite way. I'm like, what if I have nothing? Or of course I still like brushed my teeth, of course.
Yeah.
Like I did the basics, of course.
Yeah.
But I was like, what if I just had nothing? And in doing so, I just resorted straight to what I wanted to do, which surprisingly was not watching TV, which is really interesting. Not watching TV, not binging YouTube. I was like making YouTube. I really love doing that. Sometimes I just read the entire day.
Really? Yeah. I've heard you say that before.
Yeah, literally the entire day. Like, it's unhealthy. It's fine, though. It's fine. It's temporary.
Wow. And you did that with your workouts. I know that.
Workouts, yeah. Workouts, I don't work out on a schedule anymore. It's just if I think I should work out, I go do it.
Yeah. But then again, like, do you think that wouldn't work for anyone that hasn't already, like, been doing the habits for a long time? It's just because you already learned to like those things that it's like, oh, it's what you like. But if anyone else did that, the thing that they would end up doing is just TikTok because they already do that. You know what I mean?
I mean, when I think of that, it's like people say you need discipline to succeed. I don't think so. Like when I think of like Bill Gates, like the last thing I think of is discipline. Look at the guy.
No, dude, look at him. He like was been coding for his whole life.
That's not discipline. He just likes to do it. He has the freedom to do it, so he just does it. Think about it from that perspective too.
Yeah, true. Right. But like, there's no way he wanted to code every single day. You know what I mean?
Maybe he did.
Like
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast, yeah, true.
He wasn't disciplined. He just really absolutely loved YouTube. Look where that got him, right?
Yeah, true. But then you can have like a million examples of the dudes who were disciplined that got,
of course, yeah,
to be famous.
Well, I usually when I think of rules, just in general, like what we're talking about or theories, it's like if one person can defy the rule, then it's not true. Then it's an opinion. Because think about math, right?
True. Yeah.
It's like no teacher on earth can say 1 + 1 is 3. Like there's no way, like because it's facts. It's a fact, right? But like if there's a person who can do success without discipline, then it's not a fact. It's an opinion.
It is, yeah. But it does help you become more successful. So it's like, why wouldn't you have it?
Does it?
I mean, if you look at all the people who are successful, probably 99% of them.
Was it discipline that got them there or consistency? So
well, you might be confused. Very simple. It's very true.
Different words. It's all in the phonetics. I've learned that a lot too. That's why I'm very careful.
What does phonetics mean?
It's in the
like the way you say it?
Word choice.
Huh.
Yeah.
Bro, that's so facts.
So like for example, people think the opposite of happiness is like sadness, but I actually think it's boredom.
Oh,
happiness
that's pretty dopamine based.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's why the opposite of that is like boredom, right? It's like happiness I would actually define more as excitement. It's like if you're always doing something that excites you every day, right?
But then how do you find something that excites you every day if you're like, a loser? Like back then, like I was just a silly dude like scrolling on TikTok. Like how would I know what excites me?
Well, did TikTok excite you?
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
All right.
So would you say to do that forever?
Yeah. Not forever. There's a point you would end it. Again, this is back to the retirement paradox. Like there's a point where you lose that excitement.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, it's just the whole dopamine circus, unless you're rewarded for it. So then, unless you're doing good at something, you won't continue doing it, and that's not always the best thing to do.
Unless the thing can progress.
Because I don't enjoy doing calculus that much,
Yeah.
but I still have to do it because I'm in the class and I want to get an A.
Because you have to.
Because I have to.
Right.
If I like used freedom or whatever, then I would just like fail the class.
Well, you're not free because you're stuck in school.
Yeah.
So you can't use freedom in that scenario. You are already trapped, so you have to follow the trap.
Yeah, I have to, bro.
Right.
Yeah, it's so
You
bad.
have to. But once I'm at it, like for example, again, graduating in a month, right?
Yeah.
I have complete freedom over my day.
Yeah,
That
you
is
better
so-
go crazy.
Very excited. So I can just spend all day just making videos. That is so
Yeah.
fun to me.
Yeah.
Like I actually get so tired at school now. Like before I wouldn't. Like I pull up, I'm dead at 2 p.m. Like yeah, it's horrible.
Right.
Not even doing anything half the day.
I went to some like leadership program for school because like I applied and I got into it and like kind of normal, you know, like I can see them being like my mom's IT tech partners.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
Right.
everybody is just like a little like, well, like let me just shape you into a little like ball, like make you my little worker. You know what I mean? It's like, bruh.
Same thing with you're asking me self-improvement, like why I quit. It's the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's like shaping you into a little ball.
Shaping into a little ball.
Yeah.
So you're gonna end up like the exact person he's trying to make you. So no one's gonna be different.
Yeah.
So now he's telling people start your own YouTube channel. So when people start their own YouTube channel, they copy him. Who's the best at being Hamza?
Hamza.
How are you gonna expect to win against him?
Yeah,
Like,
there's so many little Hamzas I see on YouTube.
right. And the way you diversify from that is to simply consume different pieces.
Yeah.
So I still watch him. Like I'm not saying like
Really?
maybe
I
like
don't
one
even watch
video
it
every
anymore.
month.
Yeah, I don't even watch people, bro. Yeah.
But sometimes I see a cool thing. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
why not?
What I've realized, bro, is that day in the life videos are so much like those are the only videos I watch. It's kind of like Sam Sulek, you know. Dude, some guy was talking about it in the sauna.
I don't actually
that's
watch
how
that.
viral he is.
I don't get how like that. Like what's
No, because if
enticing
you look
about
at the comments, you'll realize why.
what?
It's like, oh Sam, I just it just feels like you're such a gym bro to me. I put on your car ride to the gym when I'm driving to the gym, and I put on your gym session when I'm in the gym, and I put on your leaving the gym part of the video when I'm leaving the gym, and it's just so nice to have a gym partner. I'm like,
Okay, that's kind of lonely.
and it was like the top comment with like thousands of likes. I was like,
some people relate. Yeah, that is kind of sad. That's very lonely.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, that is.
Pretty L, bro.
It's I guess there's a market for that. I mean,
Yeah, the market for everything.
everything. Like everything. Yeah,
And he's always got people living in his house recording him.
that is okay. That's kind of weird.
I
think
would
that's
do too.
Yeah, I wouldn't. No,
I would probably do it.
I mean you got your wife there too. Like what?
I mean, if your wife's also a content creator.
That's true.
Yo.
Infinite content.
No. Dude,
Everywhere.
no, because people
There's
literally
a
just want to
market
know
for
what they do.
They got 2 cameramen in the bedroom.
Oh. They like different angles. Yo, get the mic.
The Hormozy method.
Oh no. It's like ph.com. The Hormozis, episode 10.
They could be uploading there. We wouldn't know.
Yeah, we wouldn't.
You never know.
Dude, they are money makers. Like, they'd probably do it. But then again, their audience probably doesn't even go on that website. So
That is
they would
true.
be like, it doesn't.
Yeah, no one would know.
No one would know.
Yeah. So they can just make their titles like Super Jack Guy Destroys Persian. Like, you never know. Like,
Jack Guy absolutely obliterates.
obliterates businesswoman. Big Persian cock.
They're crazy. It makes me kind of just want to
What? Do
like
porn?
no.
What? When you say that after that topic?
No,
like,
okay, related to the Hormozis.
Okay.
Just like do something different and then just get a cameraman to record my life. Because, it's like making the content that I'd actually want to create. But then instead of like YouTubing it, like, because, when you make YouTube content, you have to make YouTube, like your job is YouTube. So it's like you're a YouTuber. So you don't actually do anything interesting other than YouTube. Like you're just editing or making videos or recording videos. But if you're like Hormozy, where you have like a business or you're like making books or something, you can always make something interesting day in the life because it's not, your day isn't YouTube.
Isn't just YouTube.
Yeah, so kind of makes me just want to like do something like that, and then you just record myself, and then just get someone to edit it.
That's another
You know?
paradox. I think this is also related to psychologists. That same concept. It's like if you're a psychologist all day, you're taking on your mind probably has to be clear, right? If you want to like help
Yeah.
other people. But if you're a psychologist all day and you're helping other people clear their mind, you're gonna destroy your mind in the process. So there's no room left to like
Yeah.
be that treater because you're being the one that's like
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're taking in all
Yeah.
that.
But-
Same
but
with,
how does that apply?
because like content, if you're making content all day, it's like you
Yeah.
have no content to make.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what
You
I
know what I mean?
Yeah, you have to like make
You
it.
have to live a life, you know? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
You have to live a life to make content. So
That's
that's
what
why
I realized.
like, bro, you can't just sit in your room all day. And we went to the Cheez-It factory.
Really?
Yeah, and
That is really
it
cool.
was sick. And
That's actually
I got this for free.
Bro?
And I met the guy who oversees all of the Cheez-Its in the U.S.
Mr. Cheez-it?
I was like talking to Mr. Cheez-It for like an hour. It was crazy. And I got to know him and stuff. He was like the mayor of Cheez-Itville. It was like this giant factory, and there's guys biking around inside the factory. He like knew
Cheez-It
everyone.
wheels?
No, I wish. But he had like a Cheez-It customs polo. It was
Yo.
crazy, bro. Anyways, like, well, like I wanted to record that, but then like it was like a selfie video, and like I can't be disrespectful in real life by recording like the.
I'm with Mr. Cheez-it.
Yeah, it's like it just doesn't work. So
Yeah.
it's like it's such a.
It must be so awkward.
I
Like,
know.
like it's just you just see someone recording. Like, how do you have a normal conversation? You know?
You can't. You can't. It's just like you can't.
Yeah.
I was watching some like video for Spanish where some like baddie walking around Mexico talking about like we're in Mexico, and she was like walking on a bus. It was like people were like staring at the camera like what is she doing? She's like hola señoras, ¿cómo están? Like bro, what?
Yeah, it must be so weird.
It was
like,
so
having to-
awkward.
I think for at least if someone else is recording, that's fine, right?
Yeah.
That's a little more normal. Okay, he's like
Yeah.
doing a little video.
Yeah.
It's like it's you with like your own camera. You're holding.
Oh
it.
my
It's like-
gosh, that's just embarrassing.
just imagine I was here just holding. Oh hey Cam. Like what? How would you have a normal
Yeah, like
conversation?
oh shoot, are you gonna post this?
Like what if you're like, oh you're about to cry because like your grandfather died.
Yo.
Like, oh.
Yo, guys, I don't know why he's crying right now.
And you're like bawling your eyes out while I'm trying to record a hook. You're like, guys, this is wild.
Guys, it's like this is the first 3 seconds. Yo, look at the thumbnail.
Yo, keep crying.
But imagine me making that. It's like, hey, Miss Baggison, what are you?
It's like, yeah, how do you?
Yeah,
Can't normally do that. You know?
yeah,
I like the style, but
yeah.
I think for YouTube there's like a range of this side is what you want to make, this side is what the audience wants.
Yeah.
I think you're always trying to bounce between like
Mhm.
you're trying to find the middle.
Yeah.
What you did in that I think was like all the way here.
Yeah.
Just like what you wanted.
Yeah.
Like audience like, come on.
Yeah.
You know, they're not gonna watch that.
Yeah.
But like now you're kinda like on this side, where it's like you're doing what the audience wants, but it may not be something that you like. Right?
Mhm.
Like now you're gonna try and like
Yeah.
as time goes on,
Yeah.
kind of like bounce back in.
Bro, this is crazy. Whoever's watching this podcast, but like, bro.
I feel like this is gonna be something that's watched in the future though. Like as we
Yeah.
both get like more known.
Yeah. If we get like a super viral. And plus, if you do like day in the life stuff, it's something you can always do because it's like your audience is going to evolve with you. But if you just do like something like 3 steps, that's probably why Hamza is kind of dropping off now because he literally made his market and then like he made his market saturated because he told everyone to make a self-improvement YouTube channel. And then like now he has so much comp.
Right.
And then now he gets like no views and now his business is about to die
Right.
because he gets no more views. So that's kind of like the talking to videos. You can't make the same type of content over and over, but Casey Neistat's still doing good
Right.
because he's just a dude.
Because he grows with it, right?
Yeah, yeah,
It's really cool.
pretty interesting. Oh yeah, what is it like working alone on a YouTube channel now? Now that you're not in Theory Y.
We're not really alone. We're still like
Yeah, I feel you.
we have a thing.
Yeah.
We have something. Something's cooking.
What?
Something's
What do you
cooking.
mean?
Something's cooking. I was learning this thing called outlier theory, which is like it's just outlier theory, you know? It's like something is outlier, copy it, but only if it's an outlier multiple times. Like I saw like 100 different videos, not 100, like 7 different videos, like all outlier videos on that channel. So relative sub to view ratio
Yeah,
was just like
yeah.
completely off. It's like 1.7 million views, but like 30K subs. It's like, yeah, like this is a good.
Dang.
But if I see that same thing multiple times, it's like, okay, this really works.
Yeah.
I'll copy it. What was your second most viewed?
Second most viewed, 3.1 or 3.5 was the cut your hair video.
Cut your hair video.
Yeah, you know that video?
Yeah.
Yeah, that 10% CTR.
Wow.
It was
That's
crazy.
Good. That's good.
PJ the thumbnail CTR god. helped me
PJ the
make
thumbnail
that.
guide. Yeah.
It was like a triple paradox. It was like you had to click.
I know. I know.
That was
so
actually
interesting.
crazy, bro.
So interesting. He's good at that. Yeah, I always run it by him. He always knows something you don't.
Yeah, it's like, bro. He used to spend like he was just like sit on the toilet like scrolling through YouTube, like,
Looking at thumbnails. Yeah, I do that too. I do that for intros.
Really?
I was like, oh, a Mr. Beast video. Let's see. Rough video. Let's see. I just watched the first few seconds. We each have our own like. When we worked on 3Y, he was always a thumbnail person.
Yeah.
I was always kind of like the script intro person. Or he was kind of the intro person, but we both worked on it.
Yeah.
And because of those roles, we just got really good at like that thing.
Yeah, like your scripting is insane.
Right. My thumbnails are like,
yeah. I like if once you get your thumbnails down, like your videos are probably gonna go.
I mean, we just run it by each other. Like, what do you think of this?
Yeah.
Like
but like PJ could still make a better thumbnail.
Oh yeah.
Any day.
Way better.
So it's like you can run it by him, but unless he's making it, it's not gonna be as good.
Of course.
So once you get to PJ's level with the thumbnails, like your channel's probably.
I probably won't. He has 2 years worth of experience on me. So by then I'll probably outsource it.
Yeah,
But,
true.
yeah.
Hopefully, unless you don't have any CTR and you never get interviews and you can't spend that money.
Sun is down.
No, the paradox of rich get richer. No.
Sun is down.
Dude, people are gonna watch it and be like, why are they so weird?
I know.
I can't wait to watch it in like 45 years.
I can't wait to watch 45 years farts. Yeah, no, but like, no, I was more
Dude, I just don't even listen to. I don't even consume anything anymore.
really.
So weird. Yeah.
You find that a good thing?
Kind of. I feel like I made more progress. Cause like I used to be such a content find. Like this book, Tools of Titans. Oh,
you wrote
all the
books.
advice in the world of how to live your life. It's like, bruh.
That is so interesting. I used to do that too.
Yeah,
I have one full notebook.
Yeah, it's
of,
like, what is it? Like, it's trash.
I don't even remember half of it.
Yeah, it's like I don't even use this stuff. It's like,
Look, it's so cool.
so cool. It's like,
Right.
bruh, it's like you didn't do anything. Like, what do you have you accomplished? You have a book of advice.
Exactly.
So
We're
now
so
I'm
broke.
just
Like,
I know, like, so that's what. See, once I realized that, I just started focusing on not becoming broke.
yeah.
So I'm just like doing YouTube or, like doing homework. You know, it's like all I do now.
Yeah.
So, outsource, optimize a bit. So like I'm pretty sure has been texting you. Okay, well
He texted me once, like 2 months ago. He's like, "Yo, you got any videos planned? Any meetings planned?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Okay." Hasn't texted me since.
Okay, well he's supposed to be doing that. Anyways, I like check on him. He says he says.
So he's not watching this.
I hope he's watching this, bro. He better be doing his work. Because I just texted him the other day. I'm like, yo, speakers know when they got their meetings. He's like, yeah, they unlock. Do you know you got your meeting?
We're not unlocked. I don't even know.
Do you know you have a meeting in 2 weeks?
What?
Okay, bro, I gotta talk to this dude. I'm about to fire him.
That is crazy.
He's got a meeting on Wednesday, and Shrikar is supposed to
Did
like.
PJ know?
I don't know because Shrikar told me he knows.
Oh God.
I don't know, bro. Okay, I gotta talk to Shrikar, bro.
No, I didn't even know I had.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks for letting me know.
Wednesday. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna just tell PJ today. Figure it out.
He will.
I will.
You'll figure him out.
I'll figure out.
Spank some knowledge into him.
Better spank some booty into him. Be like,
Oh,
yo,
God.
bro, I just talked to the guys.
See, now I definitely hope he's not watching. Spank some booty into him. He's not coming to school.
I like
on Monday.
flip him over on his butt.
He's like screaming in the
And then I start
library.
humping him.
Mid library too.
Yo, Shrikar, you down to meet up Smart Lunch AHAF to talk about some things?
Talk about something. Okay, Ken. See, now I definitely hope he's not watching. Yeah, you start spanking him mid library. Library come over, guys, it's quiet study time.
It's like you hear that? Be quiet. Never mind.
What were you gonna say?
Daddy Dominator. You know Jeb?
Yeah, white guy.
Yeah, he'd be like,
He's Daddy Dominator.
At track, he's such a daddy dominator. He's
He
like,
is.
Cam, you don't want the smoke. And then I'm like, okay, let's race. Then he doesn't race me. And then he's like, watch this. I'm about to be the optimized overlord. And then he like, races her. Like, I don't even know. He's just always talking about how he's the optimized overlord and he's the president of Club Optimize. And like, he's so weird. And then one time I asked him if he had 6 girlfriends and one of his girls was like right next to him. And then he's like, yeah.
One of his girls?
Yeah, you know how he always has like a harem walking around with him?
Yeah, I agree. I see that.
He's
Yeah.
such a guy. You have to like cut this out of the pod because it's not related anyway.
What is related? We didn't. There's no relation to anything in this.
You know, yeah. I guess this is good for like fitness advice.
Yeah, self-improvement.
Self-improvement.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
A very attractive
Is-
guy though.
Attractive?
Yeah.
Why?
Jeb?
Jim?
Yeah.
Why?
His face is just really well made.
His face is like pretty
Very defined.
pretty defined, I would say. Yeah. He's just really skinny though.
Oh yeah.
Well, Jeb's being me. Jeb's not beating you
At what?
at getting all the girls.
Not beating me? No, he's definitely beating me. I don't want
He
all
has
the
6
girls.
girlfriends. You have 1 girlfriend.
I don't want 6.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
1 is already hard.
I'll ask you what's life been like in a relationship?
It was like August. I'm like, oh, she's great. She's nice. She's really good. She's smart. She's got all this stuff. Sat on it. I'm like, yeah. At some point, I'm gonna want to learn to do this. So why don't I do it now? Since then, it's been great. She's amazing. She's really nice.
Wow.
And I thought it would be a waste of time. Genuinely, when I started, I'm like, this is not gonna work.
Yeah.
Maybe like 1 month in,
Yeah.
yeah, but we're still going now. She's made me better in a lot of ways. She's taught me how to dress better. She's much better socially, way better. Like
Yeah.
very jumpy. You know her.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to learn a lot of stuff from her. She's good at that. She's like complete opposite of me in a lot of ways.
Mm.
Like she's a little more like stable. She's a little more emotionally smarter. Yeah, very good
Wow.
communicator. I think that's all it is. Just talking.
All right.
You should consider.
Yeah. What do you think though? Because right now you're a senior, so you don't have many you don't have to worry about
Yeah.
things that juniors have to worry about. What do you think about that for someone like me, junior?
But what do you expect a relationship to be like?
Wasting my time.
Yeah, but like what? Like define like 1 week.
Like 1 week.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What happens in a week?
I would have probably not hang out during the school week unless we go to the gym or like track, let's say.
Okay.
And then, talk to her there, and then I'll go home, maybe like text her for like 10 minutes, and then go to bed. Do that for 5 days of the week, maybe on the weekend, like 3 hours.
Text her for 3 hours?
No, hang out for 3 hours,
Hang out for
and
3
then
hours.
like maybe once a weekend do that, or twice a weekend.
Okay. Like, maybe, what if she's also into you too? What if she's also like super fitness woman? What if she's also super into school?
Dude, you're talking about unicorns right now.
No, I'm not.
I've never met anyone like that. So
Well, I'm not gonna mention her name, but the one I'm with right now, very fitness oriented. Like when we work out, like she trains the failure with me. Like I'm not letting her go below that.
Yo, that's crazy.
She tracks it every time. Very smart in school. Smart. She's focused on that too. She's She also doesn't like to waste time either. I guess we just kind of
Yeah.
again, it's like balancing out. I teach her some stuff, and then she gets some stuff across to me. Because I'm also worried about. I was in your position.
Yeah.
I was there like, oh, it's just a waste of time.
Yeah.
But I'm like, if she has something that I don't have, or if we even fall into the same category of stuff we like fitness and all this stuff.
Yeah.
She loves to read. She loves psychology. We can talk about that like all the time because I love that.
Yeah.
Philosophy, whatever. That's not a waste of my time because then we're both learning something from each other.
How did you figure out that you guys like the same things?
Just talk. It's literally it.
Okay, but like for me, I don't want to talk to anyone because it's a waste of my time. So
You
it's
don't
like,
wanna
it's
talk
kind of
to
like it's like, why would I waste my time talking to someone?
Yeah, that's valid. Yeah, so, well, I guess if you guys have the same, like if she's also like fully like, oh, I want to get good grades, and these people are real. Like I thought it wasn't real until like it's just a group. They're all friends, but they're very quiet. They're not on social media. Like she completely quit social media.
Who?
Yeah, she's gone.
Oh, wow.
Her screen time used to be 10 hours. Now it's down to 1 or 2.
Dang.
I know. Now it's down to 1 or 2 a day.
That's crazy.
0 social media. Most of it's like Google, school stuff.
Wow.
All this after, of course, we like bounce it out because I taught her some stuff. I'm like, all right, stop this. Get off.
Yeah.
She's like, oh. She got me on the style stuff because my style is horrible.
Yeah, but now it's beastly.
Oh, it's better.
Yeah. Well, it was beastly for like the first month that you guys were dating, and then it kind of like went
Kind of
back
like
down.
tapered off. Yeah. But at least I know like how to.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can like, if I want to go somewhere, like,
Yeah.
I know how to do it. So yeah, it's just, I think the benefits can outweigh the negatives. Because the person you're thinking of is true. Like, it's real. You guys don't need to talk every week. Like,
Really?
we don't talk sometimes. But then
Really?
the next week, we're like fully on for each other.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I know. It's because it's every relationship is unique. Like, you get to choose the terms.
Yeah.
It's
I
all
guess I
talking
just
about.
have to find someone that would be down with like, because I don't. Okay, so the thing is, like, you have to find someone that is better than you in some aspects. This is gonna sound very egotistical, but it's like,
Because you want to be better.
no, it's like I don't know anyone who's better than me at most of the things I do.
Right.
So it's like kind of hard to figure out. Like socially, I'm pretty good, right? Or at least like I have friends and I have like class president and I have stuff like that. So it's like it's not like I need to become better socially. I would say I'm good socially. And then grades, like my grades are good. Fitness, like my fitness is, it's like there's not girls that are gonna teach me much in fitness. You know what I mean? And then like another thing is like YouTube. What are you gonna teach me? So it's like I just don't have many people.
Yeah.
It's like that's the thing. It's like I was talking to Shrikar about this. He's like, yeah, man, you just gotta find a girl who's better than you. I'm like, oh yeah, your girl's like really smart. Like his girl's got like a 4.7 GPA or something. He's
Okay,
like,
well, not.
like,
I don't mean
yeah.
better than you in that way.
He's like, yeah, man.
Well, Shrikar is kind of like a
Yeah.
like a.
Shrikar.
Sorry, Shrikar.
Shrikar said he's a, what is it? What did he say? He was-
What do they call them? Beta males. No, I don't.
He said,
See, now I definitely do not hope he's watching this video. Like,
he mentioned he was like silly around. I don't know. Remember what he said? Like sassy.
Sassy around her?
Imagine he was so sassy around his girl. I'm like, bro, what?
That's a little weird.
So yeah, he was talking about it. He's like, oh yeah, my girl's was better than me in some things. You know, it just makes me more motivated and stuff. I'm like, oh, that's nice. And I thought, oh yeah, who's better than me at anything?
Yeah, I guess that's just an ego thing. You'd have
It
to
is-
figure that out.
Yeah, so you gotta figure that out.
Because there are definitely people better than you socially.
Yeah,
100%. Especially girls are good at that.
yeah,
They're very good at that.
yeah.
But I think that's kind of like the paradox too. Because like Alex Ramosi, I'm trying to base everything off of him. He's very smart.
Yeah, it's very
Even
smart.
in a relationship, he figured it out. He has a
He
whole
figured it out.
whole formula.
Yeah, wait, he's got a formula?
He's got a formula.
What's his formula?
He's got a formula. He said your values, mission, and something else has to align. Forgot the third one. But pretty much you want to go to the same place. You
Yeah.
have the same way of getting there.
Yeah.
And you guys are willing to help each other out. That's pretty much it. I think one thing he said was like the best question. There's only one question in the entire, he's talking about the Bible. There's only one question in the entire Bible on how to find someone. And the question you ask is, would you go to war with this person? So that answers every question that you're looking for right now. Right? Because if you'd go to war with this person can fend for your weaknesses. So you might have a weakness, they might be able to fend for that, right? Maybe you don't know how to cook. Like, so they can help you with that. Like, I'm serious.
What
Like,
if you
that's
just
the
don't
real
want to
thing.
cook?
Except maybe you don't want to cook, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So someone else could do that. There's always a counter thing to what you have. You just gotta look wider. That's it. Also, if you go to war, it's gotta be someone who's like, they're willing to endure the hard stuff, right? A lot of people aren't.
Yeah.
A lot of people like at the first inconvenience they'll dip. They're gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, oh, you don't want to do this? All right, bye. So
Yeah.
you might say that's high standards. I just think that's arrogance. So I don't see it as a waste of time because I'm always learning something from her. Whether it be life skills, whether it be like, oh, she's just good at this. Sometimes she's like good at getting out of situations. So yeah, we just kind of, it works out.
Yeah. I guess I just gotta find someone who's similar to me. Because I consider myself pretty unique compared to most people. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of hard to find people like me. I don't know. That's why I'm very selective with who I hang out with.
Well, where would people like you be?
Wherever I am. And I don't I mean, like
where are you most of the time?
I'm like here.
Right, exactly. So the people you're looking for are like quiet at home, doing their own thing.
Yeah.
That's what she was.
Bro, how do you get that, bro? Yo, knock on window. Hello? Hey.
Hey, I saw you in your room.
Hey, I also hang out in my room a lot.
Do you play Fortnite?
Oh.
You
I think my plan was like, so my plan was, I was like, okay, I'm gonna outsource optimize, and then I don't have anything for the next 4 months except YouTube, so I can focus on getting a girl, maybe, right? And then like I got caught up in the SAT, like widget track. It's like something always, like I always got to be doing something,
Right.
So, bro.
Yeah, if you don't try it, then you'll never know what it's like.
Yeah.
It's gotta be with a good person.
Yeah, true.
And I think things you should be looking for, just openness. It's literally just openness to conversation. You should be able to sit down and have like the hardest conversation.
Yeah.
Like the hardest. Like it should be hard for you to like. It should be awkward. That's how it should be. Because if you can sit through the awkward conversations, you'll never have an awkward conversation. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because like you've already done the hardest stuff.
Yeah. True.
You talked about, oh, here are my desires. Like this is the stuff I think deep down about you.
Yeah.
Like that's the stuff you should be talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. If you can talk about that all the time with this person, then you just be aware of what they like. You know, you guys just have like a lot of just closeness, you know? Just speed running a friendship, pretty much.
Yeah, speedrunning friendship?
Yeah, that's pretty much what you're doing.
What do you mean?
Like, it's just, so friendships, think about it. A good friendship is you know a lot about the other person and you trust them.
Yeah.
The only reason you can trust them is if they've given you a lot and you've given them a lot. And they kept it with them. That's pretty much all you're doing.
Okay.
So the faster you can do that, you can find the gap.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
When you say about relationships, do you think that should be more of a friendship or more of like a polarized dynamic?
I think both work. They both work. So you just said you're good at everything. You can find someone who's not good at everything. I'm so serious.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Like that'd
be pretty much a liability.
But would you want that?
No.
Exactly. Exactly. So I thought about that. I'm like, oh, someone who's like super feminine, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, they'll always listen to everything I say. But it's like
that's just a waste of my time.
Right. Then they'll always ask me for everything.
Yeah.
Like, oh, can I go here? Like, figure it out. Like, why are you asking me?
Are you an idiot?
Blue or green? Like,
shut the fuck up.
Exactly. Like, don't ask me that. You know, like, figure it out. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and tell you every small thing. But you know, I just don't want that. Maybe you do.
Yeah, maybe. I think it's Hamza's thing. You know,
he wants to
be manly, bro.
Exactly.
It's like I don't want to waste my time.
Right. Again, she can make decisions. She's a little more, you know, she's a little more like masculine.
Yeah.
But like, she's like here, masculinity. I'm like,
yeah. You're like, yeah, like you have some good dynamic.
Yeah, she's like, go here. I'm like, no, come here. And then she tells me. It's funny. But it's cool though, because she has that, she can make decisions. She's like smart.
Like that. Yeah, that's
she makes good decisions. So you want them to be a little more. I mean, again, this is your personal preference, but if you want that kind of person, then like someone who's a little more smarter, at least, you know. Yeah. But if you want that dynamic, it definitely works. If like completely polarized, or like you guys have some things.
Yeah, I would want some things in common, because then it's just like, what do you talk about at the dinner table? You know, you gotta have something to talk about it. Right. You know, it's like if I'm gonna be like talking about how like sexy I am, like what the fuck?
All right, thanks. Like
okay. Okay, I made 10 mil today.
Yes, I think I figured out like how to kind of create that. You know, how people like fall out, like, oh, I lost interest in it. Yeah. The reason that happens is because you talk either all the time or you guys don't talk at all. Yeah. So the balance is like, go live your own life. At the end of the week or some other time, meet up. Like then you say, okay, here's what I did throughout the week. I did all this, and then what did you do? And then I'll be like, oh, I did all this. Yeah. So it's like interesting. Cool. It's like getting to know the person every other week again. Yeah. So
that's when people start living with each other, they like start knowing everything about the other person,
and then they start losing interest. That's exactly what happens. Yeah. This is why when people shift from like the college relationships to like actual getting married, a lot of them don't work, because it's like before you guys were very separated, different dorms, different experiences. You guys would come together.
They're always talking about each other.
Right, they're always on each other. But then now you guys are living together. It's like, oh, how's your day? You're like, oh, you saw it. What do you mean? How's your day?
Yeah, we were there together.
You were there. Like, what do you mean? Yeah, I think for me and you, it's more like finding the right person. Yeah. Yeah, like a good person.
It's got higher standards. Yeah.
Well, the thing with high standards is that then you're always chasing a higher standard. You're not comfortable with the person you're with. So that's difficult, you know. It's like, people talk about like, oh, don't settle, right? But then like you're like always never settling. Yeah. You're always just jumping from one person to the next.
Things like I don't want to like jump from one person to the next, but also
you don't want to go too early.
It's like I don't want. It's like because like you gotta like it goes up over time, because like if you're gonna settle with one person, you want to wait as long as you can until you get the best person. Right. So it's like, you know, it's like I'm always gonna be like, oh, this person's not good enough, and I'm never get into a relationship. Right. So
I think that's what's in your mind right now. It's like, oh, this person's like this, whatever.
Yeah, there's always something wrong with the person. Exactly. Always. Like it's always like, okay, this girl's good, but she's just not bad enough. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like there can always be better.
It's like, yeah.
Like, of course there is. I talked this is a hard conversation we had. I'm like, there will always be someone like beautiful. I will always look at other like attractive people. Well, I'm like, you will probably do that too. There's always gonna be a hotter guy. Yeah. It's just, do you have the rational choice to be with me? Do you choose that? Yeah. And keep that reason with you. Like that's a hard conversation you'd be willing to have with the other person. It is hard. Yeah, it's hard to do that. But I think it's very rewarding to be able to have someone who's like, yeah, you know they're there for you. Like they have your back.
Yeah. That way. Go to war.
Yeah, you can go to war with them. Yeah. If you guys have the same mission, same values, trying to get to the same place, meet someone who's trying to get rich. There's probably girls out there in our school trying to get rich. You know our school. Like, it's very very competitive. Yeah.
She wants to be CEO,
Right.
and I just like found that out about
That's
her
attractive.
like a month ago or something. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
CEO.
Yeah. I don't know, just
Something.
CEO.
So she has big aspirations.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that's cool.
So you're also trying to be CEO.
Yeah, but
That's someone you can talk to.
it is someone I can talk to. But then once again, two
She's
things
not,
come into my
she's not
mind.
attractive.
No, she's pretty attractive, but you know, Indian. So it's like, okay, I'm not gonna date Indian.
You're not gonna date an Indian?
Okay, maybe I would, but it's like, you know,
What's your?
it's like ideally I would date like a white person.
What's
Just
your
to be
rationale?
similar rationale? And then the other one is a senior.
Oh, she's.
Yeah, she's a senior, so it's
Oh,
like,
Pratik.
okay,
Oh, I know who it is.
yeah,
Yeah.
Rishi,
Running against PJ.
PJ. Yeah, honestly, I think that her PJ. Anyways,
But yeah, I mean,
it's like, see, there's always something.
there's always a woman.
Always. Or see,
Oh,
and
she's a
then-
senior, of course. That's kind
yeah,
of.
there's a senior, of course.
But if a senior type of person exists like that, that means a junior probably exists. You just need to
Yeah,
go out.
and no, yeah, I have, and there are.
Bro, there's like 600
No, like I know
juniors.
2 girls that are like same, like we would be pretty compatible, but then they're just like, they're not Asian baddie.
Go into their friend group.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I do need to find the friend group. Yeah,
Just find their friend group. That's
Yeah.
literally like if you like people like the one I'm not gonna mention her name. If you like the people
Yeah.
the girl that I'm with,
yeah,
like go into her friend group.
yeah, but they're all seniors.
No, she's got junior friends.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they bad?
I don't talk to them.
Oh, okay.
She just tells me about them. She's like, yeah, junior friends.
Okay. Does she think that I'm compatible with her junior friends?
I don't know. We don't really sit there talking about your relationship. I mean, sometimes we're like, oh, there's this guy, this girl that really likes, always talks about calves.
Who, bro?
What do you think?
I don't know. Senior? Junior?
No, she's a junior. You know, it's whatever.
Junior?
Yeah, you don't like her. But yeah, no, we don't
Who
really
is
sit
he,
there
bro?
and talk about it.
You gotta tell me after the pod.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, you don't like her.
I probably am thinking it, but I want to say it. Because, like, if it's not, it's kind of embarrassing, you know?
Okay, I'll give you a hint. Chicken stock.
Oh, okay, I know who you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious.
yeah. Would you go for it?
Dude, I've talked to her before. Because we've been in the student council together.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like she talks about me a lot.
Sometimes.
No, like I literally sat next to her on a bench one time, like during the pep rally, and she like got up, and she got up and like stood. So I'm like, because I sat down to test, because I knew like you'd said it before, and I kind of thought it was chicken stock.
Yeah.
So I sat down at the
Which
bench.
one though?
The only one that would make sense.
They both make sense.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Wait, are we talking about the same person? Younger sister or older?
I don't know which one's older, taller or shorter.
I don't know which one's taller or
Um,
shorter.
Further letter in the alphabet, or closer, earlier in the alphabet.
Earlier.
What?
Yeah.
I thought it was the other one.
No, she's weird. Or you talking about her?
Wait,
No, she's different.
my little testosterone.
You're my little
the
testosterone.
context. The contact.
That is good. I'll say that to her.
The contact on my phone is gonna be my little testosterone boost.
That is so good. I'm gonna name her that after this. That is so funny.
Like that's really like one of my main reasons I would go.
No, I always give her stupid names like that. So.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Testosterone. That is fun.
Optimized Christmas podcast.
Optimized Christmas podcast.
With Baneet Singh and.
This was interesting.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know what you're gonna name it. This is the most
Maybe,
like
theories and
random-
titties. The titty theory by Baneet Singh.
Teens.
No, teens. What is a strong verb for think about?
Teens talk tits and theories.
Teens. Ass.
You got both?
What?
Nothing. So what were you thinking of?
Never mind. It doesn't make sense.
Oh, we'll figure it out. It'll
we'll
be something.
figure something out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Christmas
I'm gonna
themed.
Okay, let's see. Thanks. Shoot, what do we usually say at the end of these?
Yeah,
Oh, subscribe.
subscribe. I think either they're completely gone if they're already subscribed. Like it's one of those.
No, we have 12 subscribers.
Oh.
Okay, see you in 30 years, maybe. Maybe next year Christmas podcast
Possibly.
with Baneet and Cameron Scoggs.
Possibly.
Okay,
Right.
well,
Oh yeah, we're gonna continue for too long.
Christmas
Christmas edition. Just Christmas.
Well, let's go. It's